Alright. So, cheers is another Mailday. I got 2 packages here. So we'll go through them, talk about some upcoming releases. That's my boy Marcus. First up, we're going to go with Empty Pit Recordings. I pretty much believe this is the black metal demo or full length or EP. Look at that sweet boy. But anyway, someone had shared this in one of the groups. Also, this is awesome. Little goofy stay cult. But I picked up this, which is Keys to an Astral Gates and Mystical Doors. And that is the actual logo. Oops, sorry, Weeby. I mean, I really dug that. And I went ahead and listened to it. Good fucking raw black metal. Primitive. Nice silver tape. And I'm glad that I ordered it when I did. Here's a nice sticker to go with it, because it sold out pretty much immediately. Not sure how many copies were pressed. I think it was like something very short, 50. Nice thick cardstock. But yeah, good second wave black metal. Really raw, primitive, nasty. All the good stuff that I enjoy. And like I said, the logo is what immediately drew me into it. And then hearing it adds up. I very much look forward to see if they continue on with this project and do more. Okay, this other package comes all the way from the United Kingdoms. So I'm not quite sure. It must be direct from bands. Oh, ran it right down the CD spine too. Luckily, it's a jewel case, so yay for me on that portion. Oh, don't know why I didn't think it would be, but this is from Centipede Abyss. This is Orlex Crawl, Run Raw, whatever, send someone blah 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 boom. So it's our second album, 37 copies. Just was released. I think it's still yet to release. I think it comes out on the 27th, if I'm correct. I think we just did another single from it, but I already got my personal copy of it. Experimental, portal, death metal. Very pleased with how it came out. I think the blasting that I did on here really, how can I say, transcends. I don't know, I think it hits even harder than the first full length in the EP. So hats off to Pan. I'm going to be doing vocals for the Zyklon band this week. I got some more lyrics to finish up writing, and then I can move on with that. I have a bunch of lyrics I still need to finish up, including vocals, like with Hierarchies, vocals for that. I got all the lyrics written. I have another death metal project we recorded in December. I think I discussed that, but mainly vocals on that as well. I completed I want to say it's a 40-minute long Great Depression album. It's 3 songs, 18 minutes on each side, roughly, maybe with some feedback and everything. That's going to be, I don't know, I have that. It'll come out in the next couple of months. I don't know when I'll wrap that up and get it released. I just finished up a bunch of layouts for Boiled Tongue, Great Depression, the Harmacist. I'm going to be doing 1,000 Cuts, the collected works for the first 4 EPs, and I'm working on the second set. I think still have all equipped for the third set to do, and macro aggressions. I need to start back on that because it's supposed to be a 16-part series. For that, I've only done 2, and it's been really 2 months since I've touched that. But I don't record if I don't feel like I'm in the mood for that. Desecration Crown should be, not Crown, Desecration Chamber should be coming out relatively soon. I've gotten some artwork started on that. I'll probably be releasing within this next week or two. Gestation Curiosity. Everything is tracked and recorded for that. I have artwork. I just need to put together the entire layout and everything, the CD, the cover, all that bullshit. Hey, Ollie Bear. Then I have another irradiated marrow that I tracked, I want to say 2 years ago. Been meaning to release. It's a 6-song. I'm going to say call it more of an album because these songs are closer to 2 to 3 minutes each. So I guess it's a decent EP, but it's closer to, I think, 20 minutes on this one because I wanted to go more death metal, less noisy war metal. I have a couple other projects that need vocals that kind of was going through archives. Like I found the original tracks that were demo tracks that I recorded with a guy that we were trying to do a power violence band with. I listened to them. I think they're pretty great. I'm going to check the sessions to see if the drums are separate from the guitars or if we tracked it all live. If they're separate, I'm going to retrack my drums because I know there's a few off points, even though the drums I tracked at that time as far as the tone matched with this single guitar track. And I might see if the original vocalist that was going to do vocals for that project is interested in doing vocals for it just as a posthumous, like, look, we spent time doing it. I still like to put this out and be done. You know, it's another thing that I have out. Another part of my discography that isn't completely lost. I thought I didn't even have these tracks. I'm going to move on to this other project that I did with a friend in Slidell named David. He told me 2 different names for it. I've lost both of them, but I had not done vocals for it. But I got to go back through that, retrack his guitars or reamp his guitars because I thought those were already done. So got to reamp his guitars, do vocals on that 5-song EP kind of grind, death grind, power violence type stuff. I'm going to release that as well. I might do it as a joint release just because they're both relatively short. Even though the stuff that I did with the other power violence band, that was actually more of those songs were like 2 minutes a piece, and that was 7 of them. And this is only 5 songs, and I think they're roughly a minute to maybe 2 minutes. Alright. Anyway, with that, also coming out today, probably by the time you see this video, it will be up on Bandcamp, but Irregular Vibrations. It's going to be emo violence / scrams / I guess a little bit of noise grind, but more emphasis on the emo violence and scrams of the grindier material, like Orchid and Ampere, probably closer to Ampere. Some other certain bands like that. I'm trying to think of some specific ones, but I can't, like Elucid, Biloxi, I think it's French. I don't fucking remember. Whatever. But basically, shorter, spastic songs. Some of the songs are a minute. Some songs are 30 seconds. I did 16 tracks. I'm going to see about getting a lathe cut done of that if it's relatively cheap enough. If not, I'm going to just put it out on CD and see about like a short run tape. Maybe by lower class kids, possibly. I don't know. They might be interested. After that, I'm going to work on getting this 1,000 Cuts EP for this month mixed down. Since I didn't get it done yesterday with any type of mix or doing the pre-renders of everything, I decided to write another 3 songs today and track vocals for that. And I kind of figured if I keep doing that, like if I don't get good headway on it today, I'll probably add another couple of tracks to it, make it a 20 song, because it's at 18 right now. It's not like I really plan to, but I figured if I'll add 1 or 2 songs each day until I have it completed, it's done, it's ready to go out. And then that'll be done. Still working on other stuff, like I already started the next Great Depression. That's going to be 100 songs. I'm rendering down Boiled Tongue from 2021 mid-year, I think like from July. I'm working with writing or finishing up Maggot Crown, trying to finish up the writing stage for Cave, because that's going to come out on Centipede Abyss coming soon. I got to put together the layout for Hollow of Flies, which is a project that I did with the guitarist that I've done work with, Rom and Confined Space. We did a sort of one take off, like kind of blackened death metal, war metal type stuff. Some layers in there. Pretty much tracked it all in one day, and see how that comes out. I mean, like, I like what it is. It's pretty fucking raw, but it is what it is. You can only do so much with what you have. But I think it still came out. I think it's going to be a good release. The main thing that's been holding that up is, like, I finished up vocals a while back, and I've just been slacking on getting artwork completed for it, because I wanted a specific look for it, and each time I do it, it's either I refine it too much or it's way too fucking loose that it loses the feel I want it to have. After that, I'm working with what the fuck is it? Vertebrae Fetish Totem. I think that's going to be released next year. I know there's war metal stuff that I did with Nick. I think the vocals are still being worked on with that. So everything else is mainly I'm just like doing a ton of grind stuff. And I also want to try work on flittering. I might start writing the next Uzumaki album. I don't know if I'm going to track it this year. I might track it next year. And I also have a split with Yzordorex. Oddly enough, I never thought I would do one with that band, but I did a 15-minute long kind of drone doom track. I don't know the name of the other band. I forgot to ask. I just know it's one of my friends on Facebook. He was looking for another band. It's coming out in late August, I want to say, on CD. Basement Dwelling Recordings or something like that. I mean, off on that, so not really sure. I think that's about all I wanted to cover, and everything that I'm trying to get done on my plate currently, because it's all stuff that's like a couple of little things and it's done, like rendering and doing layouts and whatnot. They're tearing up the rest of my house. But anyway, thank you. Till next time, cheers.